Each student at CU Boulder is classified as either a Colorado resident or a non-resident. Residents are charged the in-state tuition rate, and non-residents pay the out-of-state rate. If you are currently enrolled at CU Boulder as a non-resident and you want to request a residency change to in-state, you must submit a residency petition. The change from non-resident to resident does not occur automatically. If you're an undergraduate student who is younger than 23 years old when the term begins, your residency is based upon your parents' domicile. If your parents don't live in Colorado, it is highly unlikely that you can qualify for in-state tuition on your own. In very rare situations, a student who is younger than 23 can qualify for in-state tuition as an emancipated minor by proving that they are completely financially and residentially independent. To qualify as emancipated, you cannot receive aid from anyone. When you submit your emancipation petition, you must provide 12 months' worth of financial records that prove you're earning enough money to afford all of your own expenses: rent, utilities, food, transportation, health insurance, cell phone plan, etc. You'll also have to prove that any funds or assets you had at the beginning of the 12-month period were earned through personal employment. To qualify as emancipated, you cannot be covered on someone else's health insurance plan, car insurance plan, or cell phone plan. Other common disqualifiers include trust funds, savings accounts with funds received from others, co-signed loans, gifts or financial support from family members or anyone else, or use of a vehicle that you didn't purchase on your own. Every student's situation is unique, so if you have questions about whether a particular factor might disqualify you, please contact us to discuss your situation. Paying for your own education is a significant challenge for many students under 23, so students who qualify for residency as emancipated minors are often not attending school during the 12-month domicile qualifying period. However, if you are attending school, you'll have to show that you're paying your own tuition and fees and any costs associated with your education. You cannot have any co-signed or Parent Plus loans. Please be aware that students who are approved for residency as emancipated minors are subject to review for a year following their approval. If you are approved and later selected for review, you must submit a new emancipation petition to prove that you have maintained your emancipated status. If you are unable to do so, your classification will be reversed to non-resident and you will be assessed out-of-state tuition and fees. To qualify for in-state tuition, you must provide sufficient, clear, and convincing evidence that you were not only emancipated for the 12 months preceding the first day of the term for which you are petitioning, but that you are a resident of Colorado for those same 12 months. To qualify as a Colorado resident, you must prove 12 months of domicile. Domicile is a legal term describing the one place where a person has chosen to make their true, fixed, and permanent home. Domicile includes physical presence and evidence of intent to stay. To prove physical presence, you'll need a residential lease if you rent or a property deed if you own for the entire 12-month period. Please note that residence halls do not qualify as continuous housing. To prove intent to stay, you must show that you've cut ties to other states. Once you move to Colorado, you'll need to get a Colorado driver's license or state ID within 120 days, and if you're registered to vote, you must be registered in Colorado. If you drive, you'll need to apply for a Colorado vehicle registration no later than 180 days after moving to the state. If you're employed, your federal and state income tax filings must reflect your Colorado address, and you'll need to show that you filed as a part-year or full-year resident of Colorado, depending on when you moved. To earn access to an emancipation petition, you must complete an in-person or online TC-101 petition information session. Please visit our website to register. A few tips for petitioning. Review the petition early so that you know what is required. Be sure to complete all information on the petition. Don't leave anything blank. Submit all of the supporting documents required on the petition, and turn it in by the posted deadline or well ahead of the deadline to avoid the rush. Petitions are accepted at specific times throughout the year. Please visit our website or contact the Office of the Registrar to confirm the dates during which we will accept petitions. After a tuition classification officer reviews your petition, we will reach out to you through the student portal and your colorado.edu email address if we need additional information. This is also how we'll notify you of the final decision regarding your residency. A few exceptions to note. If you are an international student on a student visa, or if you are a military student or dependent, please contact our office to discuss how these exceptions may affect your residency status. For more information, please visit our website, email us, or stop by the Office of the Registrar in the Regent Administrative Center.